Hey guys, so it's been a long time since I've uploaded on either one of my channels. I just finished doing two different videos for my main channel where I do life lessons and spirituality, all those sorts of things, motivational videos. That's all over there on that channel. So if you want to check out that channel, I always link in the description below all of my videos just so you can check that out if you're interested in that. But I wanted to kind of do a bit of an update video. Don't know exactly what I'm going to mention in this video yet, or what I am or not going to mention. I don't know yet. But I do want to talk a bit about why I've been away from YouTube and where I am now. I know I did upload a video. I'm not even able to remember like what channel I uploaded that on. But it was an update, and I have been updating on my Instagram as well. That's where I do most of my updates about my mental health specifically, or anything really, but obviously like my mental health majorly is because, I don't know, like I just do it more over there, I guess. Not really any sort of reason, but it is hard sometimes for me to make videos now because I've been struggling so much mentally. It's been actually making me physically struggle. Like, I haven't even been able to sleep in my room for like the past 5 months because of what my mental health has been doing. And I did make a whole video about that, which had nothing to do with like me like not being able to sleep in my room. It has nothing to do with me having anxiety with being alone. It's just that sleeping on the couch supposedly soothes my anxiety a lot more. So, and I don't feel overly great energy in my room, so I'm trying to like work on like redecorating it and such so that I can actually like feel better in my room. And I like immediately I asked myself when I was standing in my room, and quite a few times I've done this too, where I just stand in my room and it's like, why don't I feel safe in my room? Why don't I feel good or positive in my room? Why do I feel so like not good, just negative energy? And that's because it was making me feel isolated in there. I isolated myself in my room for 11 years of my life, but also, aside from that, whoa, that lighting got really shitty. I don't know what that was. Hopefully it doesn't show up in the video. I don't know. Hopefully it was just me. But, yeah, so I isolated myself in my room for 11 years of my entire life, and, so it's good not to be in my room. But also, I did decorate it kind of dark because I've had like a dark past, and, still struggling a bit with that sometimes here and there, but it's all a process, right? And I actually made 2 videos talking about processes on my main channel as well. Sounds way better than I just made it sound. But yeah, so I'm working on like redecorating my room, making it lighter, getting rid of my black curtains, and I want to put in like this like bright pastel pink kind of curtains. Maybe mixed with white or something. I don't know. There's this really kick-ass outer space thing, lights up and turns your whole room into a galaxy. Want that. Really want that. And another thing too is I'm taking down my lion picture, which actually I kind of believe is cursed. Not to sound all weird or anything, but I've had some experiences with that picture. One of the people that has greatly helped me through my spiritual awakening, the person who got me into my spiritual awakening to begin with, she had this giant lion picture, though mine was bigger, I think, because I wanted a bigger version, the biggest lion picture in the whole damn world, right? Not to like, have a bigger one than hers, just to put that out there, just to clarify that, because the way that I said that kind of made it sound like I was trying to just get a bigger one than anybody else had. But no, I just wanted the bigger version. There was a smaller version to pick from too, but I wanted the big one. I wanted the big cat, okay? I want the big cat on the big canvas. So I got that, and that very day, it actually did something special. And, very special. It is quite creepy, actually. I had a pet fish at the time, and it was sitting on the dresser where the lion picture was sitting, because nobody would help me hang it up. And it's weird, because I do, I have made psychic videos before, but like I can get precognition here and there, I guess. I'm trying to get better at it, but I have seen the future before. And I did see and greatly feel that's like that line picture is gonna fall and it's gonna hit my fish. We gotta hang it up. Right? And I love all animals, all creatures so much. Like, to me, all that, like, it's not just a fish to me. It's always like literally family, like a best friend kind of feeling that I get with animals and creatures. All creatures. So it felt very, very important to me, right? And it is. That fish was very important to me. He was amazing. My fish literally, and it's funny because they say that fish don't have fucking brains, or like they literally can't remember anything until like 5 seconds later or whatever, and then they forget it everything after 5 seconds. But my fish, all 3 of my past fishes, yeah, whatever, they had daily fucking routines, man. And I tell you, they don't fucking forget who I am. They did not. Not a chance. They knew who I was. In fact, my one fish, when I think I went, well, I did go somewhere. I don't remember where I went though, but I was gone for like 5 days or something. Yeah. My fish did not eat a thing. Hardly until I got back. Like it ate like a few nibbles of food here and there, but it hardly ate until I got home. So obviously when I got home it was starving as hell because it didn't eat the whole time I was gone. And my one fish also woke up whenever I woke up. Actually, my last 2 fish did that. Where I would like be sleeping, and then in the morning when I'd wake up, they would literally not move. They would not wake up until I woke up. Till I sat up in bed or looked at their tank, then they suddenly they were up and they knew and they were ready to be fed. That was the routine, you know, like, and when I got home from school, like they were just so hyperactive too. Like all my fish have been so hyperactive. Like they've been, like my one fish literally could wave to me. Like, don't tell me these fish are stupid. Don't tell me they don't have brains. Don't tell me that they don't have feelings. Like, flies stop landing on my face. Like, believe me. They do think, and they do feel, and they do definitely have memory, okay? Quite good memory, actually. I don't care what anybody else says. I've literally had experiences with these creatures. I didn't study them or anything. Well, I have, but like, you know, I haven't like purposely, completely studied them. Like I wasn't owning them just to experiment on them or like, you know, I was literally experiencing life with these creatures. And I'm telling you, most of what we know about most creatures is actually quite incorrect. When you actually get on your fucking hands and knees with these creatures, you will see a totally different story than what we are told about them. Honestly, like even ants. You think ants are stupid? They are some of the most intelligent fucking creatures, okay? But that's a whole nother fucking video. That's a whole rant I'm trying to really not get into, honestly. I'm just really passionate about those things. Like, I know when people say fish don't have brains, I always tell them that's like, really? Because my fish definitely knew who I was. All of them did. And at least as I got older and actually had my own fish and didn't have to share with like my sister or anything. But, and we had like fucking routines. Don't you tell me that these are fucking idiots. Dude, seriously, don't. Because I won't believe you, you know? My fish have really great memories, actually. I don't know. But that's another fucking video, if that ever even happens. I don't know, I'm very passionate about nature and the misconceptions about the creatures on our world. Or in our world, on this planet. But, yeah, so like, that lion picture though, nobody believed me. They're like, oh, it's not gonna fall. No, it's not. And then you know what? It fucking fell. That night, killed my fish, literally paralyzed my fish. Like, I had to watch it die a slow and painful death. Like, So, that lion picture, I do feel is kind of cursed. It's almost also fell on my dad. It's almost fell on me. Like, it's almost crushed a few things. and it's just been a little creepy, okay? And I don't feel great energy when I'm around it either, so I don't know. I might just one day burn that one and get a new one, honestly. I do want a lot of big wildcat pictures. I want a lot of big wild animal pictures, especially a wolf, because apparently now I'm like connected to wolves since I've been writing a book about wolves. I'm really connected to wolves now. And I never knew it, but they've actually been kind of stalking me my whole life. Like, just wolf totems and shit have actually been, like, there all the time, and I didn't even notice. Like, how could I not notice that? I don't even know, but they are very present in my life, and they are like a protective animal towards me. They're like a protection animal, and so I definitely want a giant wolf picture as well. I thought of also getting that to replace the lion picture. One day I still will get another big lion picture, but I think I'm gonna burn that one when I have the money to get a new one. Yeah, so, but those future plans anyways. But right now I am working on redecorating my room, like I said, so that my room can actually have better energy in it, because right now I've been sleeping on the couch for literally like 5 months because I haven't felt comfortable in my own room. So I would like to greatly redecorate my room, but I also haven't really had the energy to clean anything because I don't have the energy. This anxiety has ripped my energy right out of me. I mean, I didn't have energy before that. Okay? I could just barely get shit done. Even then, but even before this fucking mental health shit started happening to me. But then this happened and it completely froze my brain, like entirely, and I'm still trying to recover from it. Yeah, it's fun. Real fun. So I am still trying to get better, and it's been a slow process getting everything done, and things have just been kind of a struggle. I have been getting better, and I am getting help for all of these things. Just put that out there, but like, you know, it's gonna take time, like everything does. It's gonna take time before I'm fully even better, so yeah. But I am going to be trying greatly to get shit done. Like, I am feeling a pretty decent amount of energy today. Not enough to even get my room done, but like, I did actually spend like less than 5 minutes tidying up my room. So that's not too bad, but like, it's not that my room's a mess, it's because I don't have the energy to hang anything up. So then all that's on my bed is fucking clothes. So, you know, I'm just gonna wash everything and then step one, I guess. Yeah. And I'm really hoping to just hopefully soon purchase things online that are gonna really help my anxiety with my room specifically. Yeah. There are other things that I do want to purchase right now that I know will help my anxiety a lot. And this is like severe anxiety. Like, saying anxiety feels like such an understatement. Saying panic attacks feels like an understatement. So like, I know some people have like thought that they knew what I was talking about because panic attacks, but it's like, this honestly feels like a whole nother fucking level of panic. This is like complete insanity that I go through. And it's like, I've never talked to anybody that's actually fully understood that. Well, actually, that's not true. I have, but like one person, okay? And they know how I'm talking about with this because they've been through a similar situation that they were able to tell me that it's like, yeah, most people don't really know what like insanity really means. I mean, like, people can. I was even listening to this one song and it's like talking about how you're holding on your sanity by like a fucking thread or whatever. It's like, even with that song, it again reminded me that it's like, honestly, it is such a misused and misunderstood word. Like, that's why I get so descriptive, because I know that I've gotten like in the shit a few times for being so descriptive about it, but it's like, that's why I get so descriptive, because you say I feel like I'm going insane, most people would be like, oh, same, but it's like, it's so much more than fucking depression or anxiety or panic. Like, it's so much more. It is so much more. I wish I could go back, not to offend anybody, and if you're easily offended, I would recommend turning off this video, because this is the fucking brutal truth here. honestly, from my personal experience, I've had severe depression and I've had severe panic attacks and I've had severe anxiety in general. And I would rather go back to that old version of me than be where I am right now. Like, I'm happy with like all the growth and all of that, but like, I'd greatly rather have that low amount of fear and mental health issues than I would be in this position right now with my mental health and anxiety. This is horrifying shit. I've never felt much more fear in my life than the fear that I feel these days. Like, it is insane. Completely insane. I would give anything to be back to where I was before. And that's not saying that, like, it's easy for anybody else. I'm just saying, from my personal experience, me as a person, I'd rather go back to my old self that did not feel this much fear or discomfort, that was just having panic attacks and crying a lot and whatever. Like, I'd rather go back to that version of myself and be feeling like that than like this. It's intense shit, and I don't know how else to tell people without getting that descriptive. It can offend some people to say it like that. I'm not trying to offend anybody. That's why I'm saying, from my personal experience, I'd rather go back to my experiences in that. Like, I'm really trying to target at anybody when I say that, and I don't know why some people feel targeted with that, but like, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about anybody specifically. I'm talking about me as myself, and I'm trying to be able to get it through to people so that they don't think it's just something like panic attacks, or that it's just something like depression can relate to, because it can't, And I'm just trying to get it through to people that it is not the same. And it is not even close to the same. It is so much more horrendous. Like, I don't know how else to tell people is my problem. Like, I'm not trying to target at anybody, but like, I made some people mad by saying it like that, but I don't mean to. I just don't know how else to get it through to people that it's like, it is not the same as panic attacks. I've had severe panic attacks, and honestly, that feels like no amount of fear compared to the amount that I've been feeling from this new, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what to call it. I literally call them freak attacks, because they are something else, man. They are something else, okay? Wow. Like, again, it's nothing that I can use panic attacks or depression or anything to explain. And it's frustrating because I'm not trying to target at anybody, but I have no other way to explain it other than saying that it's like, when people think that they understand me when they've had severe panic attacks, it's like, no, you do, no. No. It's not, I'm sorry, it's not the same. No, it really is not. I'd rather feel like I'm dying than I feel like I'm going insane. I'm literally strapped down to a hospital bed screaming my head off. Like, that's why I get descriptive. So it makes sense to people. So people aren't just like, oh yeah, I get what you mean, because it's like, chances are you probably don't, It's like, it's way, way worse than I've ever had with panic attacks. Ever. This is something that literally rips you out of your body, smacks your soul, or like slaughters your soul into a million pieces and throws it back at you, and you don't even know what to do with yourself anymore. Like, it's literally having your soul ripped out of your fucking body and tampered with and then put back into your body. It's like a whole out of this fucking world experience that, like, it's really hard to talk to people about, because most people think that they understand, but I know that they don't, because it is nothing close to panic attacks or any of the sort. Like, oh no. I'm just gonna end this video here, because I'm just probably gonna go on and on about that shit, and I already hope that I didn't offend anybody, but I need to tell people how it is, not so that people don't fully understand it. Like, I'm telling people shit so that they do understand it, because I want people to understand the reality of what I'm facing, not the reality of what they think is my reality based off of their experiences. I need to get as descriptive as possible to hope that people can truly understand what I mean, not that I just mean like, oh, panic attacks, because panic attacks for me, I wish I could go back there, honestly. I don't want to offend or target anybody, but like, and I'm not trying to do that, but I'd give anything to just have severe panic attacks again. That was insanely easier than any of this, honestly. So yeah, I'm just gonna end this video anyways. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Probably not, because it's kind of depressing and probably aggravating for some people. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to be trying to keep up with both of my channels again, and if you guys have any recommendations for either channel, be sure to let me know, because I'm down for anything. Like, even like more sidekick talk and whatever, down for it. This was such a long video. Wow. Kind of random too, but oh well, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and also be sure to leave a comment if you're interested down below at the bottom of this video. I guess they moved the comments now. Is it really below? Yeah, it's still below the video. I don't know.